doing a check-in. How are y'all? I hope y'all doing fine and taking care of yourselves and not letting stress, whatever you're going through, affect you right now. Don't be like consuming the media. Just like me. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Just create and do something that you love doing. That's what I do. I love doing stuff that I love doing instead of just following the crowd. That's what I love doing. So don't just be like doing something that someone else is doing, because that's not what you love doing, right? So that's just a check-in, quick check-in. Hey YouTube, I am back with another video. Yeah, and I know it's been a long time that I haven't done a video, and I'm going to be keeping it real in this video. That's the title of this video today. Talking about the things that I've been experiencing throughout these weeks and just, kind of a rant, but not really a rant, just, nothing crazy, just, I guess, things that I've been going through, maybe like a life update time. Well, yeah, it's definitely most likely a life update. I don't want to talk like too much, talking people's heads off. Like, no, we're not doing that again. I be doing that, and I don't be realizing, because I really love showing my personality in a video. I'm trying to be myself and be real, and I always am as a genuine person. And let me just put this on real quick. Just clear the bus. I'm doing too much my lips. Lately, I just have been so unmotivated to do anything. Everything is like difficult to do. Anything that needs to be done, like I can take care of anything. It's been like this for so long. I've been very unmotivated. I'm not even gonna hold you. We all go through everything. Everybody go through a lot of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? We go through we're not perfect, nobody's perfect with anything, so there's not going to be anything that's perfect when it comes to YouTube, especially when trying to be consistent. I came back on YouTube and I thought I would be consistent every single day, and I told myself that, and here I am trying to be consistent, and guess what? I failed. And I know that that comes with being on YouTube, and in order to grow, for anyone to grow, you need to be consistent. You need to show up for your subscribers. You need to be like actually consistent, actually, and act like you care. And I do care. Life be life and I'm not gonna be like, burning myself out and doing like so much. And when I be going through it, I be just wanting to disappear from the world. And basically that's how it felt like lately, just not wanting to be uh a part of social media lately. Just in my own bubble, trying to like build my attention span lately. I've been reading books, trying to stay off social media. I have failed though. I've been bedrotten actually like consuming. And that's what I want to get into this video is about being too conscious is very scary but amazing, because I want to go off social media for like 24 hours I can, but it's very difficult to do. And I'm gonna be real, I have been bedrotten and I have been consuming way too much. But I am aware that I am, and what I did was to actually like stop myself from even burning my attention span at the lowest by reading and doing other productive things. Not even, it don't even have to be productive. It could just be like, trying to, learn new stuff like crochet. I've been trying to learn how to do crochet lately. I have been thinking of traveling to just get away from this life, how it is right now, because I know everybody was saying that they have been feeling like very unmotivated. I learned this new thing that was on TikTok called the Schumann Renaissance or something like that. And when I learned it, that I found out a lot. Like when you use that tactic, you can find out different things about the energy in the world lately, because the energy has been off lately everywhere. People have been saying they have been having sleep problems. They've been, on TikTok, I've seen it. the TikTok comments be like in the Schumann Renaissance, when someone was explaining it, they was explaining the effects it has on people's behaviors and moods. Lately, the mood have been affecting me, or for the past weeks or so, I've been affected by the Schumann Renaissance, and I don't even know if it's BS or actually like. I do believe that we have some type of energy in the world that can affect us mentally and physically, such as being very unmotivated, not wanting to do anything at all. Can't even like force yourself. When it comes to this life, there's always something deeper in the rabbit hole. How I see it, I don't see it as something that's natural and actually like mentally in this world has really like can affect people mindsets and behaviors, such as how I explained earlier. The Schumann Renaissance explains how people been describing their symptoms as not being able to sleep, feeling very nauseous, not wanting to do anything, or have no urge, and it's like it feels like a battlefield, just trying to force yourself, and that's exactly how it's been for me. I also don't even get sick like that, and I randomly got sick last week, which is very weird. I don't think that's normal because I usually never get sick and I don't be around anybody. So that's number one. Don't know what's the issue, but I got over it and it was really weird. It didn't make sense to me. The sickness wasn't even, it didn't make sense at all because I felt sick, but I got over it quickly. I'm like improving my vitamin C levels lately. I've been eating a lot of fruits. I have not been feeling like eating food lately. Food has just been feeling very, very tasteless, flavorless, not even no flavor. Everything just has not been tasty right. I just been wanting to eat fruits, something that will actually like benefit me in the long run. Because right now, I feel like everything is like ruining my chakra, lowering my chakra, and brain frying me and brain rotting me. Even social media, it feels very annoying. I usually love music, and I have not been wanting to listen to music lately. I just been, you know, bedridden by consuming mostly TikTok, and I usually don't do that. I barely be on TikTok, but when I do, I end up staying on it forever, and I end up getting addicted once again. So it's like a cycle repeating over. But I have been training my mind to stop doing that, and I replace it with like just something that's productive, something that I can actually like get some resource off of. And I've been reading books, and that really helps. My attention span has been bad with books lately. Every time I try to read a page, I skip over the words. But I've been like training my mind to not skip over. Like I have to keep rereading over. Like, what did I miss? And I guess that's like a natural phase of trying to rewire your brain to not be brain rotted or brain fried, because I feel like my brain has went down to mush, and not like mush, but like I feel like it got really small. I feel like my head is not, every time when I try to learn something, everything is just difficult for me. It never used to be like that. I was never this unmotivated. That's what happens when you become an adult. And I just have to, I guess, I don't know how to describe it. I guess, like, I just have to deal with it regardless of how I feel. Like, and it's really not easy. I think it's because that luteal phase in women can really affect you. And not only that, like, when my hair is not done, every girl goes through this. When their hair not done, it makes them more lower in their chakra. I'm trying to like keep my chakra high, and it's like it's always something that'll ruin my chakra. Lately, I have been getting a lot of like a spiritual warfare, and what I mean by that is like it's just too much going on lately. I'm gonna explain it right now. I have a big ass mosquito on my back, on my back somewhere. I don't know. I'm not gonna show it on my back, but I do have a big ass mosquito bite on my back. How did I get it? I do not know. But I'm gonna say it. Bill Gates, what are you doing? I don't know what is going on, but I have mosquito bites, like insane amount of mosquito bites. Like it's like every day, like one day after another, I don't get it. But then I've been sitting in my room, and every time when I'm like sitting up, relaxing, anything that's visible to the mosquito, it will bite. Okay, so I have one on my ankle, I got one on my back, I got one on my leg. It's like three of them have popped up for the last 2 days. I'm like, what the hell is biting me? I was like, I'm over this. I don't know what. I guess because I have like, if you see right now, I have a AC in the back. Maybe the AC is bringing mosquitoes. But this is October. It's getting cold. Why is there still mosquitoes out? I know it's been warm, very weirdly warm. But why is there mosquitoes? I don't understand. I don't understand that logic. But must have entered through the AC and decided, yeah, I'm gonna feast on some human today, like a vampire. A very weird vampire. A vampire just came through my room and just decided to feast on me and chew me up until I was nothing. Chew me to the bone. Is it that much of a big bag? Come on. Mosquitoes have never bitten this big. I had a mosquito bite on my elbow, right here, and it left like a dark mark. What mosquito bite leave dark marks? I never seen that in my entire life. When I was younger, I used to get mosquito bites, but they was mad small and they itchy, but they never got big and they never went like dark after it disappeared. I'm like, that's very odd. Don't say I'm a conspiracy theorist. This is what being conscious is. I fear that we are going in some weird times where there's mosquitoes out here that's not even real. And what I mean by that is, why would it leave a dark mark and why would it get big? And I know they say it's Skeeter syndrome. In the past, I don't remember my mosquito bites getting this huge, like really real red. That's very odd and not natural. And it's been happening to a lot of people nowadays, getting like really, really big bites. I'm like, something in the ecosystem right now. Something is in the air lately. Ain't no way a mosquito bite should be that big. There's just too much stuff going on lately. Like, it needs to wrap it up. I meant, like, I don't know what we in. I remember we had retrograde.
And why are we still in retrograde again? I don't understand.
Odd things happen. My Shein products was like lost one time, or it was never like shipped to me, and it was just like bad stuff has been just going on. That's why I say spiritual warfare is because everybody is like going through shit right now. I'm an empath, right? Anybody who's going through stuff right now, you should just keep going. That's all I gotta say. That's all that thing, because I'm struggling too, and I know how difficult it is during these times, especially with females. We go through hormonal stuff, and if that's how you say hormone
What? Like this not that wasn't even funny. Like that was lame as shit.
hormones and mental health issues. Even males go through mental health issues. Even as a human, I'm keeping it real right now. Like, I have just been in a rut. And my face is clear. Like, yes, I know that. I love it when it's clear like this. But it's not just being clear. It's just like I'm just going through the motions, like back and forth. It's like a roller coaster, never ending roller coaster inside of a horror maze, something like that, like a video game. Silent Hill, it feel like right now. Silent Hill 1 is the one I was just looking at gameplay of, and I really like it. And that's how it actually feels right now. Just eerie atmospheric vibes. Melancholy vibes, I guess. If that's how you say it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Melancholy vibes. That's how it is. That's how I feel right now. When I do videos like this, I love talking on camera. This what helps me when I'm going through it right now. And when I do videos, I feel much better because I'm talking to a camera, and this is what I love doing. And I also didn't mention, I don't think I ever mentioned that I have a gaming channel that I do, and feel like I'm funny on, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just used to seeing my personality, and I don't even rely on people like opinions about what how my personality is, because I just post regardless. If I don't have it right now, I'm gonna have my first gaming video up. When I was first starting out, I have been very nervous to get to it, but I have made a gaming video and I have a lot of them on unlisted. So I don't know if it's sending out notifications to anybody on YouTube, but if it isn't, it's because those videos were unlisted and I think that YouTube doesn't notify. I'm just now knowing. I do that just to see if there's like copyright issues or um I don't want to get like striked or anything, so that's why I don't do videos publicly like that. This time I'm doing videos publicly right now. Yeah, Bill Gates, I got something. Bill Gates, whatever you releasing is a robotic. That's like not normal. That's not normal. Mosquito bites should not be getting that big and swollen like that to the point where it's so itchy that I feel like I'm gonna rip my skin off. That mother is hungry. That's really a big bag. That's a certified big bag. If anybody ever thinks they are one, look at mosquitoes. They try to promote that saying and have all the kids saying it, and they're like promoting that agenda to think that if you eat a lot, you're considered that name. I feel like that these all slangs are all like agendas to push like to make people feel bad. But look at these mosquitoes. Now who's the real big back? It's not no human. Okay, so I really do need to get locked in. It's if I see that mosquito, let's talk about how being too conscious is scary but amazing. And it's gonna be long story short. Being too conscious, you be aware of everything. You can be aware of everything going on. You don't even have to get deceived by the media because everything that you see is through a mirror. Like you see things for what it is. You don't get deceived by anything in the media that portrays like anything that lowers your energy or drains you. Anything that energy harvests you and makes you feel bad about yourself and negative is considered to be energy harvesting tactics they use in the media to make you feel at your lowest. They don't never want you to be at your highest. Ever. They don't want us humans to be conscious. They want us to stay as NPCs level. And that's who I am not. I changed a lot throughout the years. I became so conscious that I can never be considered NPC. It's not about being better than anybody, no. It's not like that. Some people can actually like it took years for me to actually become conscious in this world full of chaos. They don't want us to be at our highest vibration. They want us to be like at the lowest chakra to keep us in control and keep you in this box. When you want to think outside of the box, you don't want to be inside this small box. You want to be higher, I guess, vibration. And that's what I've been throughout the years. I learned that being at the lowest can really make you prone to being very like in that depressive episode. And it's hard to come out of depression. So I understand that very well. What I'm trying to say is that that's why being too conscious is scary. It's like I know more than what I should in this world, so it's like it makes the matrix crumble more. I feel like everybody is becoming more conscious and more woke to everything that's going on. If you notice how TikTok, when it was getting banned, it was very odd feeling took over the app. Like, it didn't feel actually how it used to be. TikTok don't even feel the same, and that's how it feels right now. And I feel like there's no reason to be on that. I noticed that I became addicted again, and notice how when they got banned, the view page changed. It was just very like a really creepy vibe. And that entire weekend when TikTok was banned, and it actually like made me feel some type of way, like really like a bad feeling inside. And that mainly is energy harvesting because that's what they want to do. They tricked everybody to think that TikTok was gonna get banned and it didn't. And they keep putting out these 30-day, I don't even pay attention to the media, so I forgot what it's called. But 30-day thing to see if TikTok is gonna get banned or stay with us. And they keep doing that to this day. I'm like, sir, there's more things going on in this world than worrying about an app that, why are you worried about something that's not even important? There's like a billion things that us humans are going through, and they don't seem to fix that issue. But when it comes to TikTok, they worry about this app like they have some type of bondage over it. Like we have to get rid of it. Oh, that's exactly what they're saying. They're saying we have to get rid of it. Hurry. But they're not doing anything because they are pulling heartstrings to make people think that they are actually like about to take it off the app, but they're not even banning it. So I mean, like, why would anybody want to get energy harvested? And I'm so happy that people ain't falling for it anymore. Like I noticed that people ain't even bothered by it. Every time they say about TikTok getting banned on the feed page, everybody's like, I'm not falling for that anymore. Because I'm like, yeah, you learn. But there's some people that be still falling for it. And I feel like I fear that it's the kids. And that's why I wouldn't let my future kids be on TikTok. If I ever had a kid, I don't want them to be getting brainwashed by so much negativity on there and just being in a low vibrational state. There are videos that are very funny on there. Some days it's just like a very odd feeling on TikTok, and I feel like it's not programmed to be for kids anymore. I used to be on Musically. I grew up on Musically. It never was like that. When I was on Musically back then, everything felt calmer and chill and never had anything disgusting popping up, would lower my chakra or drain my energy. Until up to 2019 when I seen that I first changed to TikTok, I'm like, that's a weird name. Is it like that song by Vybz Kartel, I think? No, not it's by some reggae artist. TikTok. I'm like, that's a really cringe name. And I really hated it. I had to get used to it over time. And I did, but I do miss the old Musically. And Musically was, I think it was more better than TikTok, the newer age thing. Even though I do miss 2020 era of TikTok and 2021 actually like hit different than now because you could just feel the shift. You can actually feel a shift of anything, like change of shift in the world. Like something has been in the air, roaming, making people feel very at their lowest. And I'm trying not to let it affect me. Every time when you let things affect you, it makes you prone to getting like attacked, like by mentally anything that's trying to attack you spiritually. It's been a difficult ride to just jump out of this rut that I'm in, accept that shift that's happening inside, know that that's mainly just the world, whatever it's going through right now, like a breakthrough. It's like too much going on. Like, slow it down. I hope y'all guys have been drinking water. Yeah, if I don't say it right now, I'm gonna say it. But drink water. That really can help. And I don't even like drinking from water bottles. I'm just too conscious for that. Like, I stopped drinking out of water bottles. I drink out of regular cups. Did I just swallow my lip gloss? That's so nasty. I think I did. I actually just tasted my lip gloss while I was drinking water.
The fuck?
I try not to put my mouth on the top of it, and it's, yeah. So Halloween is coming up, and I have been thinking of doing cosplay. Y'all will see in a bit. Y'all will see in a bit. I'm not gonna expose it yet, but it'll be a surprise. I have been thinking of doing two cosplays actually, but I gotta see if not my attention span. I'm getting confused. My motivation can reach up to the height that I wanna actually do I just exposed it to do my cosplays. I don't know what else to talk about. What else to talk about? Lately, as conscious being, if anyone watching this that's conscious or starseed or whatever, I'm gonna just describe something here. When I'm conscious, right, I have been getting imaginations of having something better, more better than what I am right now. Like I really need to lock in. I need to be in a better space that I am right now. A better state than I really am right now. Lately I just been thinking of traveling to Japan or traveling somewhere that's not from where the state I'm in right now. Because every time I'm in this state, it's just too much traffic. It's too much, it's overstimulation city. Everything feels overstimulated. Everything feels crowded around here. I just do not like being in that type of state where I am. Feeling overstimulated when I go outside. That's like, yeah, but it's really like overwhelming. I'm the type that loves chill places. Japan is one of them. People love visiting. I've been seeing vlogs of my favorite YouTuber going there for the past year or so. I've been feeling like I need to go there. Like it's meant for me. I really love visiting places that's outside the US. Somewhere like far away. I do not like staying in just one area 24/7. That's boring. And I've been thinking of doing vlogs on this channel because I have a new camera, which is what I'm trying to get to. So I've been wanting summer to come back because this summer was crap. It was the weirdest summer. I'm not gonna lie. My summer has been very weird. It has not gone as planned that I thought it would. First of all, there's no money to travel. It was very horrible this year. I need to like change up the scenery. Trying to find a better life. Like I really want to travel again. I haven't traveled for like since 2022 because apparently when I went to that hotel that I went to back in 2022, I have caught in the the virus.
Oh, hell no!
Yeah, so it was a very weird hotel. The vibes was off. I know I'm getting off topic, but the vibes is off. Very disgusting. And I'm not going back there. I don't even want to dox the place. I don't even want to do that. Why would I want to do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a hater if I do that. And I'm no hater. But they need to get it together. Whatever that vibe was not it because the vibe was off. And as a person that's conscious, you can just feel when the vibe is like it was dirty. Why would you want people to stay at a hotel that's dirty? Like you're not gonna get any customers by that. Dirty, have mildew smell. First room had mildew smell. We gotta change rooms, me and my parents. Third room, then we got sick, and I think it was because it was unhygienic that we stayed in, and someone must have been sick, and then they spread it to that room that we was in, and that's how we got it. And I'm afraid of that happening. I really hate getting sick. Every time I get sick, it lowers my vibration. And I guess that's why I also been unmotivated. And when I get sick, my energy just gets drained. Some type of energy just sucks the life out of me. I'm not even joking. Like when you get sick, right, and you have the flu, and I had a cold, a really like a bad cold. And when you really have like just get any type of sickness, it really can drain the life out of you. Every time, that's how it feels like. I felt like actually like a big baby. I don't like getting sick at all. It ruins to what I need to do, what I need to plan, and what I need to accomplish. So that just really ruined my mood. Or of course, when you get sick, you're just gonna be in that flat, hollow space, not even feeling like doing anything at all. That's just how life can be. Ruthless, gives you lemons. They give you like a rotten episode, and then there's apples where it's actually, I don't even know if that makes sense. What am I saying? What am I saying? A good episode it would give you. Then there'll be a bad episode on that day. Like you wake up completely off and feeling very weird. That's how I've been feeling like. And I don't wish that on anybody. That's the worst feeling to ever get. Just being sick and stuck in bed all day and bed rotting and you can't even do anything. You don't even feel like moving because you got a fever. feeling chills, feeling hot, cold, it's like hot flashes. And I think that's what people were saying about that from when I started learning about the Schumann Renaissance. TikTok was saying about that, like people said body fluctuations lately and feeling very weird and not themselves. And the same symptoms that other people are feeling is what I've been feeling lately. The world is like having some type of crisis. I don't even want to find out what it is, but it's just a really bad crisis. People would say, oh, it's climate change. And it's like, nah, I don't believe in that. That's what I don't believe in. That's what they want you to believe is climate change. They want you to believe that this is natural. None of the stuff that's happening in the world right now is not natural and it's not normal. So I don't believe in climate change. I believe that anything that's going on right now is terrible. They literally love putting fear in people to keep people in control, desensitized by the media and what they put out there for people to think that they believe, like the damn rapture that they said on TikTok, like that never happened. They keep saying that since 2012 and nothing happened. 2012, the movie, has people brainwashed to think about that. It's how the world gonna end. I don't believe that in any type of way. People get this whole mindset frame from a movie. That's why we are living in some type of simulation where everything is like a stage to keep people in this fear. When they did that with TikTok, they've been doing a lot of energy harvesting this year. They've been doing that with like the rapture, September 23rd, I think, or something like that. September something. Nothing happened. I'm still here. Did I not get the memo? Like, I didn't even know about that because I never like keep up with anything on media. Anything that drains me, I stay away from. Just staying in fear, and that's what they really want. They want people to be afraid. They know that people will get distracted by that and become fearful. And like, what are they really distracting us from? That's the real question. Like, that's what I really gotta say about that. You know, I really have to do more research when I do. What? Why did I say that? When I do more research, I have to check. My brain, I'm telling y'all, I told y'all in the beginning, my brain is like a machine. When I do research, I really have to check what hotels with high ratings if I do ever go travel again. Like, I really have to, this 100% need it whenever I travel anywhere nowadays. I didn't look up the reviews at all. So imagine not looking up reviews on your next trip. You're just looking at the positives. You're not looking at the negatives. They're gonna take this L because that was ridiculous. I don't want to ever go through that ever again. That's it for this video. I feel like I talked a lot. I'm not going away though. I swear, I'm not ever going away. 2 weeks I haven't posted, but I just know I'm never going away. I know that the enemy wants to see me fail, not achieve this growing that I am. Because I know that when you are suffering for a negative mindset and you accept it and you just let it like hover over you and let the spiritual attack on you, it just feels like it takes over your life. You don't even have the urge to do anything. You don't even want to be seen. You don't even want to go out. That's how, when you get to that lowest point, that's when it gets serious and like I need to lock in. I do things that doesn't involve just staying in bed all day. No urge to get up out of bed. Just feel like chains is just holding me to the bed, not even letting me live my life. To even post this video, I'm so happy I got the courage to do it today. Real people cannot pose every day. That's insanely impossible. I told myself I was gonna post like a lot, but I lied to myself. I do have a gaming channel, so I have that in the description. And every other social medias will be in the description. To go follow me on Instagram or whatever. And on Twitch, I have a Twitch. Don't know when I'm going to be streaming. Not anytime soon. I just don't like being in front of the camera just talking with viewers. I used to do that back then on YouNow, but I'm not. My anxiety level is like socially, maybe not when I'm alone, but like socially, when I get into front of people, it's just, I would have to like do it on a day where I actually have the confidence to do it. I don't even have like anybody to share my Twitch with anyway. I'm not really big on YouTube, so have to wait for that over time, maybe like in the future. I would love to stream games, the ones that take up too much of my time when I'm editing, like them story games and all that. I really have a lot of games that I would love to play or stream. You know, I have a lot in mind. So, but lately I just been having no type of ideas to do on YouTube for my main channel. But on my gaming channel, that's when I have a niche at, and I actually know what to post on there. So if I ever like go away for like, I don't know, like a few weeks or something, I'd be on my gaming channel. And if I'm not on my gaming channel, I'm on here. And I'm not gonna be going away for like months or years or whatever. I'm not like that. I'm not that type of person. That's disrespectful. Not around here. Not around here.
Not around here, partner.
I just want to say to anybody, whoever's going through the same thing, y'all can let me know in the comment section if y'all be just going through that state, because I know a lot of people go through a lot of that. Girl, I forgot to put on my Aquaphor. My face is not shiny on here. That's what I use. I use Aquaphor. And I use La Roche Posay. That's my new one. I actually love Roche Posay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not talking about no skincare. This is not no skincare video. I need to talk about real stuff that I'm actually going through, like real talk. I'm off topic here. Okay, you know what? That's for a different video. But on this video, I'm ending it right now. So I'm gonna think of other videos to do. I don't know, but this is just a life update of, you know, things I'm going through right now. If you made it to the end, you are a real one. You are a real one. Y'all can even let me know if y'all made it to the end, because that's a real person. You don't even have to like, comment, subscribe. You don't even have to do all that. I love editing. I don't even need to have likes. I don't even need to have views. I'm just that type of person. Even if I did a gaming channel, I could be doing videos for myself. Just love watching myself doing videos of gaming, and that's what the niche is all about that I love doing. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you on the next one.